Hello everyone, and welcome back to Skyrim. I've had some second thoughts about turning in the Dragonstone right now. I think maybe I do want some more time to, quote-unquote, study it. But something else I wanted to address is that at the time of this recording, the episode where it was revealed that I was contracting, what's the disease called? Sanguinous something. The vampire disease. So that just aired, and there's been a lot of support to become, like the vampire super overlord and shit. But, so I imagine some of you have been, or are bummed because I cured it in the last episode. And let me just kind of quickly go over why. It's because, as I stated in the first episode of the series, Gershner wants to prove to the people of Skyrim that necromancy can be used for good. And whenever you think about vampires, especially now, in today's, talking about in Skyrim
It's a
here.
nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
That dude is extremely rude. Can't you see that I'm talking right now? Jeez. Anyway, especially with all the vampire attacks going off, so Gershner wouldn't really want to become a vampire. I understand why people would want me to, because, necromancy and vampire, it's a match made in heaven, right? But, as a story, I don't think Gershner would really want to become a vampire, at least not yet. There's really no reason for him to make that sacrifice and make that risk, or take the risk of perhaps losing a part of himself. Because right now, he's still a good guy, people. I know I'm a necromancer, but Gershner is still a good guy, and he wants to save Skyrim from the Imperials. Now, obviously, he doesn't really quite understand this whole dragon threat, because he's only ever seen one, and to beat back the Imperials and the Thalmor, he believes that necromancy is enough, so he doesn't really need to make that jump and sacrifice a part of himself to get more power by becoming a vampire, a creature that, most of people in Skyrim, and in fact the entire world, hate and try to hunt down. So that's why I did not become a vampire. Not yet. So, instead of turning the Dragonstone in, I think I want to start the whole Tundra defense part of this and get up my research lab. And I think I'm just going to use one of the places we have cleared out already, and I think I want to go to the Bile Gulch Mine. Yeah, let's go to the Bile Gulch Mine and see if we can start up the Tundra defense stuff. Because I have a lot of body parts on me. I have a lot of things on me, a lot of weapons, a lot of gems, a lot of stuff that I just can't really dump off anywhere. So, we definitely need a research lab and a place to call home. There's the mine, okay. And I'm pretty sure this should stay cleared, because I did a test before I started recording, and I waited for a little bit, I think it was like a week and a half.
I hope there's gold in this mine. That's the only reason we should be here. Or silver, that's fine too.
Hey, to see if these enemies would, spawn back, but there's been no enemies yet, so I'm hoping it stays clear. So, we're going to take over this mine for the Tundra defense purposes. I'm just going to kind of get a lay of the land here. Okay. Not a huge place, but Necromancer probably shouldn't be too flashy. A mine is going to be good enough. We have a built-in forge here with a workbench. I don't think this place has any, enchanting racks, does it? I don't think so. Maybe, no, I don't think the mine does either. So yeah, so this is going to be our home for a little while. So let me start by dropping our well, but where do I want to put the well? Probably down there. Yeah, let's put the well down here. Oh, what I should also do is... Oops, I accidentally used the last Berserk thing. You can see in the top right corner, or yeah, top right corner there. Let me... That's not what I want. Tweak commands. Open that up. Actions. Stop. Now, unfortunately, I think the skeleton is still going to follow me, though. Bob. Actually, these guys should be stopping. Why are you not stopping? What the hell? Actions. Yeah, they're on stop right now, because that's... Okay, anyway. So, the well. Let's put it right here. Yep, this is just some Tundra defense instructions. So, if none of you have ever actually seen Tundra defense, this is how it starts. You place this well down, and then the fun begins. That looks good. And then something else should happen. Ah, okay. You've been given 4 markers to designate the boundaries of your outpost. It is recommended that these are spread out in each direction. There is a minimum distance you must be from your water well to place each boundary. So, in this mod, you typically want to kind of place a well, and then you want to place the 4 markers I just got, like in each direction, so like north, south, east, and west, you know, and try to get as big of a boundary as possible. But the other thing about this mod is that that's not actually that important. So what I'm going to do, and I'll show you why, I'm going to go out here, and I'm going to place the boundary markers all in the same spot. So what the boundary markers really do, it's kind of like a spawn point for possible enemy invasions to happen. So I'm just going to put them all out here, because it wouldn't make sense to put a boundary marker inside our base and an enemy just kind of spawn in there. So I'm going to kind of put them all out here on the road and stuff. So let me go to my items. Boundary marker A. So if it's red, you can't place it. You gotta wait till it's green. I may be too far, or am I too close? Jeez, really? Ah, yeah, I guess I was too close. Wow, really? Okay. Well, I guess I have to be out here then. That's kind of unfortunate. Let me see if I can put them on the road. The thing is, if I place the markers up here, the AI that spawn at these boundary markers may kind of get screwed up because of the pathing here with the rocks. So let me try and put them down the road. Here we go. So this is it. This is the sweet spot. Like right there. It's right there. So this imaginary area runs in a circle all the way around the well that's up there. So like way past those rocks will be the other side. But anyway, so we're going to place all the markers here. So place it with E. Let me get out the other ones. I guess I should probably spread them out a little bit. So yeah, in your first try through, or your first playthrough using Tundra Defense, I would definitely suggest you just put these markers on, you know, the north, south, east, and west side. But I've done this a few times, and I'm going to do it this way. You've been given the plans for an outpost office. This building will serve as your management resource. It also allows you to modify specific variables related to Tundra Defense. To begin placement, open your inventory under the food category and place your office. Okay. So let's go back up here. I probably could have placed a couple of the markers up there, but yeah, whatever. Not a huge deal. Okay. So for our office, to try and make this blend in, I don't want to do this. Okay. So to switch between distance modes and rotate mode, you just have to hit the Z key, and then you can rotate your building or, well, move it away from you if you want to. So we gotta place our outpost, our outpost office building here. Now the thing is, you don't really need to place this out in the open. Like if I wanted to, I could hide this in the rocks, because all that really matters is what's coming next, and that's the door to your outpost. That's the only thing that really matters. But for right now, let's pretend like there was a building here. I doubt a necromancer could erect a building so fast, but we'll pretend that this was part of the bandit's lair already. That's what gaming is, right? Pretending. So then you press E to place it, and there you go. You have our outpost office building. I should get the door plan here in a moment. There we go. You have been given the plans for the door to the office. Place this against the entryway to your building to gain access to the interior. That if you want it to look nice, you can do that. But in reality, if you really want to, I could place this outpost door like there. It doesn't matter where you could place it. Like I placed it in the middle of nowhere. As soon as you activate it, you go to the same place. But to make it look nice, you generally want to put it in the doorway of your outpost office building. But you don't have to. Okay. Press E. Been given plans for a barracks. This will be the home to your outpost guards. Once constructed, access the barracks to hire your first guard. To begin placement, open your inventory and find the barracks key. Plan. Now, it doesn't really make sense for me as a necromancer to have a barracks, but for the tutorial of this Tundra defense, you have to place one down. So for now, I will do that. But I'm going to take it away after this tutorial is over. But this is the barracks. There is a front to it. Let me rotate. There's the door. Again, doesn't really matter where you place it. You don't need to have the doorway level with the ground because you can't actually go inside. For right now, I'm just going to put this right there because it doesn't matter. I'm going to take it away soon after this tutorial is over. Again, because it doesn't really make sense for me to have a barracks. Just waiting for the next part of the tutorial to kick in. Did I get the door or something? No? Oh wait, I think I have to hire... Shoot, I have to hire the... somebody, right? A perimeter guard? Is that what I have to do? Hold on. I kind of just clicked through it. Is that on my quest log? Yeah, hire a guard. Okay. Oh, jeez. Alright. Let's hire a perimeter guard. And the guards spawn at the fountain. You can see him right there. Okay, you've hired your first guard. A patrol guard will walk the perimeter of your outpost along your boundary markers. So in this case, this guy is going to go down the road and just walk between those 4 markers. If I had placed it like a normal person, north, south, east, and west, they would walk all around the outpost, but that's what they are going to do. A stationary guard will guard a specific location that you designate. If you hire a patrol guard, they will immediately begin their route. So there you go. We've been given plans for a market. You can purchase new plans from the market, which is run by Sario. Again, this part doesn't make that much sense, but it is something I have to do. I guess we can just assume that I have a mercenary. I don't know. Although I think I can't get rid of this guy.
Yes?
Oh, no, I can't. That's something you have to upgrade to. Crap. Well, anyway, let me place this market stall.
Mines are like farms. Quarry doesn't move. No real sport.
Now this part I can't really get rid of, and unfortunately this is going to spawn an NPC that doesn't really make sense RP wise, but it's just something I'm going to have to deal with because I can't get rid of it. Let's put the market stall. Actually, let's bring this in a little bit so I can get up closer and see how it looks. Alright. So there's our market stall. Our NPC should spawn here in a bit. You've been given access to the player menu. This menu allows you to modify settings on the fly as well as initiate raids. To open the menu, hold down the apostrophe button. To start a raid, select a type of raid and choose the difficulty. To continue, start a raid on any difficulty. The NPC should have spawned there, but anyway, let's check this player menu. So I'm going to hit the apostrophe key, and before I do the manage raid, I think this is the thing I want here. Let's go more. Okay. So, why the boundary markers don't really matter is because you can toggle the advanced mode, which allows you to build anywhere in the world. So there we go. I would highly recommend you do this. This will allow you to build anywhere you want to build. So advanced mode is awesome. See, it says right here. With advanced mode enabled, you can construct objects outside of your boundary markers. That's why it doesn't really matter where you place them. All I use them for in my game now is going to be where the enemy spawns, where the enemy random raids are going to spawn, and it makes sense for them to spawn down the road. So there you go. Now let's go to more. With player raids enabled, I could. Oh yeah, that's right. I could take part as a raider and attack my own outpost. So that's kind of interesting. Something I've never really done before, though. Let's go back, and close. Okay, so to continue with the tutorial, we have to start a raid of some kind. So let's go down there and get ready to fight a random... Oh, there he is. Oh, he must have spawned at the fountain. I see. So that's our NPC that's going to be able to sell us other plans for the Tundra Defense mod. Again, I guess I just met him along the road and was like, hey, man, you want to come sell me buildings? I don't know. So anyway, let's go down here. And none of this right here is really role-playing, obviously, because I just built like a barracks and shit. But let's just get this done here real fast. I have to do actions, and let's do summon. There you go. That'll summon my companions next to me so we can get this raid over with. Alright, manage raids. We'll do a bandit raid because they're easy. We'll go with easy. There you go. Summon Bob's older brother.
You picked the wrong people to tangle with.
This guy should be shooting a bow and arrow.
Come on, I bet kids do it harder than you.
He just keeps switching between arrows. Great.
He's so lucky again.
Anyway, when I was looking at Brock, everyone in here killed all of the raiders, so there you go. And you have successfully finished the tutorial for Tundra Defense. You must be aware of your surroundings from now on. A raid can happen at any moment, whether you are near your outpost or not. So, that's not exactly as cool as it sounds, because if you're not actually at your outpost and a raid happens, all that happens is that the enemy doesn't actually spawn down there and come down here and fight through all your guards. That doesn't happen if you're not here physically. What's going to happen is if you get a little message in the top right of your corner that says, the top right corner of the screen, that says, you know, your outpost is being raided. What that means is that when you teleport back to your outpost, the enemy is going to spawn exactly right here at the water well and then fight your guards or whoever's in here. They won't spawn down there. There's no actual fighting that happens if you're not at your outpost. So just want to make that clear. It's really too bad too, because that would be awesome. But no, they just wait until you come back and then the enemy will spawn right here at the wall and then you'll fight. So that is the tutorial for Tundra Defense. Now let me go back up here and take out the barracks.
Yes?
So to take down anything you've placed, you want to sneak and then activate it. In this case, you're going to hit done, and then it'll ask you, hey, do you want to move this object? I'm going to say yes. And then I should be able to hit the... Oh, I always forget this part. Shoot. Oh, you know what? I may not be able to put the barracks back in my inventory. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to press the key that makes you use whatever, or put whatever plan you're currently using back into your inventory, but I don't think it's... Yeah, it's not working for this specific building. Sometimes you just kind of have to hold the key down, but shoot. Alright, well, I guess I will have to place it somewhere. Well, let's kind of put it in the cliff, but this time not covering anything of the mine, like right there. So let's do... We'll just assume that this was already here, like a miner's house or something. Wait a minute, that's the ore smelting facility. Okay, what about over here? That could work. Kind of. Shoot. Tell you what, let me... Crap. Let's go down to the first level. Or... Bob, I'm tired of your pelvic bone being in my face. Nope, that doesn't look good. Let me move this again. Not enough room right here to really place it right there, so shoot. No, that's not gonna make sense either. Alright, what about down here? I can cover up this little hut thing, or maybe not.
Dungeon's too good for Langdu. Death too. But it'll do.
Yeah. Well. It works for now, I guess. I may move it later. But yeah, I guess we have to keep that barracks. Okay, so now we actually have a home. We have claimed this mine in the name of necromancy. So let me go into my actual outpost building up here. Activate the door. Okay. So this is the inside of your outpost. So what you get for free is a chest. And I'm going to lay down some stuff in this chest. Like that. Let's put all these. I may actually wear that cloak. Put that down. That's... I meant to sell these, but I guess I'll just keep them for now. I'll keep that in my inventory. It's not that heavy. That I need to use. Put that down. Put that in there. Okay, and then all of our ingredients. Jeez, it's a lot of stuff. Okay, that was quick. Whew, alright. And now let's put some of the body parts here. Let's put 8 arms in there. Let's keep 4 feet. Let's keep 4 hands. I'll keep the legs. Man, we have 9 rib cages. Holy crap. Let's go down to like 3. Never know when you may need to summon a new Bob, you know what I'm saying? Actually, let me put more in there. What else do I want? Ah, yes, of course. Store our claws in here. Oh, I can't put that one because that doesn't belong to me. That's part of a quest. All the pelts. Keep the soul gems on me. The garnets I may use maybe in the future for crafting rings or something. I don't know. I don't know yet. Amethyst, I'll put that in there. Basket? What the... I love just the random shit you sometimes collect that you don't even realize. Yeah, you know what? Sure, let's put a basket in there. Alright. Now I feel much lighter. But what you can also do is go to here, your outpost management, and it tells you exactly how old your outpost is. 14 days. That's not right. That's not right at all. Anyway, number of guards, scavengers will come up later, and citizens will come up later. Maybe not later. Citizens, you have to actually build homes and move citizens in. I know some people have mentioned, like, well, you know, make a slave camp. Well, again, referred to earlier in this episode when I said Gershner's pretty good right now, so that's probably not going to be a thing I do. But here you can rebind the keys, like the key to switch between rotate and distance mode, the key to put plans back away into your inventory, stuff like that. And then I guess you can also reset your outpost. I've never actually pressed that button before. But anyway, we also have a bed if we want. So that's everything basic about Tundra defense. But if you happen to notice in the top left of my screen a couple minutes ago, it said you have a message at the well. So sometimes you will get a message at your well. So you have to go to your well, you have to activate it. And then this place special order is for a wooden cabin and a grand estate, which is like a mansion. Obviously you can see the gold values right there. I'm not going to order either of those. And then view latest message. And then you're going to get a note in your inventory. So let's see what this is. Tattered note. Hello, your majesty. Obviously, I am a king. I speak for my people. We don't have a place to call home, and we don't got the money to buy us some land. We found your little outpost here by the grace of Lady Luck. We ain't got much, but we are very good at scavenging resources. If you would be able to hire a few of us, we could cut you in on our findings. If you are interested, methinks I saw a nicely sized empty crate down in the ratway under Riften, around the Ragged Flagon. If you set that up, we could get straight to work. So what this means in game terms is that if you want a scavenger, you have to go find the scavenger crate plans in the sewers underneath Riften, and then you set up a scavenger crate where you can hire scavengers. The whole point of scavengers is that anybody that dies in your outpost, the scavengers will automatically gather all their stuff and put them in their scavenger chests so that you don't have to. Again, for RP reasons, that doesn't really make sense for me to have scavengers running around my little outpost here, so I'm not going to do that right now. But you'll sporadically get messages in your well from time to time. Whew, okay. Well, that's done. Now what? Medina? What do you two want to do? Actually, let me go to my map here. Maybe now it's time to go back to Whiterun and turn in the Dragonstone. Or do we just do more exploring? Not exactly sure. In fact, I think I'm going to take some time to think about it. So that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. Just kind of a quick tutorial and introduction on the Tundra defense. This will spread out more. I'll work on this a little bit more in the future. Nothing like in the Adventures in Skyrim series where I was building giant outposts in the name of Rome, because right now I'm just a little necromancer who has a single skeletal minion named Bob who is playing hide and seek or something. He's gone right now. And so yeah, but I'll try to expand this out a little bit more in the future. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Take care.